Alright, what's good guys? Today is the first YouTube video of our channel, and the video I'm going to be posting today is all time rankings in my Discord that played in tournaments, etc. Their rankings are going to be based off your impact on the tournaments or the Discord, how well you've played like skill wise, and your accolades like winning and all that. If you haven't won, you might be a little bit lower, but if you have won, you have a higher chance to be higher in these criteria of each one. Alright, let's start off with D tier. D tier, we got Bowen. You don't know who that is. He was a D tier copper. We got Jose, copper also. Kyler, Kylie, Tim Washed, Isaac. I'm known as Cell. Matthias. You got Gav, that one guy, Zach, Colton, Aaron Mills, Abstract, BBL Wedge, Cash, Lando, and Bad Aid. The reason we got these people that are in D tier, when you played, guys like Abstract, yes, you might be able to get kills, but you might not know what to do all the time. You might need help with certain things. And like, yes, Cash can be a good support player, but he's very inconsistent and he will die. Colton, same thing. Zach can be good, but he also can be very bad. Gav, same thing. Lando, the best of the best. Next, we got C tier. We got Luke, Kiwi, Copper, Cloves, Lope, Roman on that bottom, and Tommy on that bottom. Luke and Kiwi, they played a lot, but they also haven't done anything in these tournaments. They've been very, very bad. I've seen Luke like go 0-9 or some shit like that. Luke, Kiwi plays a lot. He doesn't play the best. Cooper, he can be very bad. Cloves, same thing. Lope, Roman, Roadgo. Tommy has been a very bad player till last tournament. If you were watching, Tommy played great last night. He had 13 kills the first game. The second game, I don't remember exactly what he was, but Tommy, he can probably get in that top 15 if he does good. He just to play a little bit better and get more consistent, and he can get there. Same thing with Shucks. He can be good. He's just a support. That's why I don't have him high. He's just support. Jonas, he can be good if he's locked, but he doesn't go locked in all the time. That's why I put him in this 18 spot, because if he's locked, I'll put him closer to the top 10. But when he doesn't try a lot. When he is trying, like again on that one tournament, he was Zemi, very inconsistent. Yes, he's a roller Sunday champ. But besides that, he's been pretty mid. Lojo, we already know about Lojo. He's okay. He's not bad. He can be a support. He can help him with some things. His aim's alright. He used to learn a lot more about the game. He just doesn't play no more. Jo, same thing. His aim carries him. He does not know a lot about the game. He needs help on that part. Mason, he's a winner. Amazing crates. He's a 2-2 winner. One revert. Hasn't played ever since. He's been a busy man. Astro, inconsistent. Can be good. Can be bad. Same thing with Zipper Note. Can be good. Can be bad. It just depends if he's playing or not. 80 at the 11. He might not like this spot. I think it's a fair spot for him. Because 80, think about him. He was considered a very bad player until he actually finally performed pretty well. I liked how he played. Did a lot better than I expected. Proved me wrong. Proved a lot of people wrong. But I gotta see next tournament when he plays. I gotta see if he's consistent. If he's consistent, he can versus top 10. He can go past 11, 10, 5, etc. He just needs to get more consistent, and that's it. That's about him. Joshua, same thing. Roller swing or swing. He was a good player when he played. Same thing at T3 in comp. These three guys all played around the same time. Played pretty good on that C tier spot. They had some legacy to them. Tricks, number in the top 5. Tricks, great player. Same thing with Latas, Towering. All great supports. Twizzy, Vixie, Tino. The reason I put Tino Twiz above Vixie, Towering, Latas, and Tricks is Because Tino and J-Twiz, they can get kills on their own. Don't need the help all the time. They know how to play the game a lot. They know what they're doing. Bixie, no. Latas, no, because he doesn't play tricks. He can get cut on the aim-wise. Towering, sometimes he can be bad. Towering is great when he's locked. Tino and J-Twiz, they know a decent amount about the game. That's why I put them in that top 2 for C tier. I think that's great. Top, like Latas, he was great. He can do, the un-ADS kills like he's showed before. Yeah, like that's why I put him above tricks, because Latas can do stuff that some people can't. B tier. Ray is 25. That's because he didn't play a lot. Zach's boy, Ray, was mid. He's B tier though. Testy, the reason he's bottom of B tier is because we haven't seen consistency of him finally being B tier. This is his second tournament and being a B tier. He did alright this one. Last time he improved a lot of people. This one he did okay. Oh, I'm not gonna move him down, but I think he did good. Not bad. Not the craziest thing. He just didn't go as I expected. Will, he's alright. Looks like Beef on console was pretty good, but we're also in his peak. He never won, but he was always close. That's why I put him down here. Had him not a lot. No accolades, skills. It was good. Noodles, Dylan, same thing. They played alright in the B tier wise. They never won. So good. Chico at 19. The reason why Chico's at 19 is because of impact and what people thought of Chico to me. I had Chico a little bit higher, but then once I was told about certain things, like how he might not give comms or he might not talk the whole time, might stay muted in those 5v5s, 3v3s, or shit like that. That's when he's gone down. Because he won't communicate all the time with the team, or he can't lose the one. He's a good player for sure. It's just the team impact. He doesn't have the crazy impact as right now. He just won a roller Sunday. The team, I haven't heard the best things from him, so that's why he's at 19. Jackson, decent player when he played. Never won, but always was okay. HBK on PC has not had the impact as people thought he might have had. Obviously on console, he's an A-tier player. PC, he is 17 because his aim isn't there yet. Once he gets his aim better up, because obviously he has all that game knowledge and stuff. Once he gets the aim up, he will be in the top 15 area. Neon, same good with him. His impact hasn't been much. He hasn't won. He can only play decently, or not decently. He can play a lot better when he has a future on his team because their sync up is pretty good. That's why I had Neon where he is. And that's why. That's why Neon's at 16. Zen Hurts at 15. There is him at 15. He's a winner. He won. That's why I have him above Neon, HBK, and Chico. He won when he played very fast. He did what he had to do. I dipped. Malco, good player, never won. Him to go Oscar and WC Kid. These guys are great players, just never won. That's why their skill has brought them up to that part because they played great. Top, we're entering that top 10-ish area now. We got Jeff at 11. Why is he not in the top 10? Accolades. I believe he's won once, and that was a roller Sunday. Besides that, he has shown very inconsistency. That's why I have him at number 11. He can play great, but he can also go down. And he's an entry player. He usually does not play support. So if he can't get cooked up on the entry, his team will lose. Like what we saw in this last roller Sunday against this game. Yeah, so 7-3. But it was Ryan, Julian, Jeff, Zesty, and Bebo. Obviously, Jeff and Julian were getting kills. Yeah. But they had 4 entry players and 1 support. Obviously not Jefferson on the ball, but I was not seeing any team play. It was just, let's just go for kills, you know? And that's why I have Jeff at 11. He can play good, but he also can play bad. I have to have him at 11. Bebo. Bebo is top 10. Why top 10? He has improved a lot since he played in the summer. He's shown a very good improvement. He can be a great flex. He can answer for you if he needs to. If you don't have an entry, he can't be that entry. He won't be the best entry, but he can be an entry. He is a great support. He's learning how to IGL. He's learning more about the game. Bebo is a winner, as you can see. He has one right here. 3-4. He would win this tournament, beating Joe 4-3, Vixie 4-3, Squids 4-0, and beating Temp right here. That's why. And then he would go on later on to win Staken Future. A great team right there. Future and Tricks, because Future had to play again. Me and Isaac. And then would beat Jeff and OFTK 3-4 and 4-0. So yeah, he's a winner. He was a winner. That's why he's top 10. Accolades help. Now these 2 guys, they're right here, right above him, because they have shown it doesn't matter if they're going to get champs. Rayleigh, OC, Twizzy, Jonas, and Isaac. That's their stat, right? They don't have a champ. They have a peak plat OC. I think it was plat 5, but he didn't play long. So it's plat, gold, and a copper. And they showed they can beat teams when they have champs, diamonds, and emeralds. When on paper they're the worst team, but they can do better. Why? Because Rayleigh, OC, J-Twiz will shit on you. That's why. That is why they are right there. And I'm number 6. I put myself number 6 because of my accolades and the impact I can have on a team with a good entry players and a fragger or some type. I've shown with Dex as the support, I can play great. I would just obviously that means I need a fragger for sure, like a French, a Dex, or a Julian, depending on if it's 5v5. But I've shown in 5v5s, yes, I can be great. But when it goes to 3v3s, 2v2s, I might be worse depending who my team is. If I have to frag, I'm not the best fragger. I can't. My aim, trying to just push head on, is not me. I'm my playstyle. But I think support-wise, I'm a better support player than most because I know a lot of stuff about the game. I think my math knowledge is great. Not to have my math stuff at 6. 5. Nope. We get TDK, BOZ. TDK was great. He was fragging out these games, all these games he's played in. He has shown he can be a great fragger. That's why I have him at 5. But he hasn't won much. That's why I have him at 5. BOZ made his first tournament, played great. That's why I'm right there. I'm going to go with the live. Live can be 8 if he plays again. That's about it. Aim, great player. One has a tournament under his belt. Chris, great player. All right. 8 tier. Vert Psycho, great diamonds. Vert has 1, but inconsistency, and they don't play no more. Same to Swung, great players, just don't play as much. Steven and these are. Why are they under a lot of people? Loves how to think, or he's wanted to be 3v3, but he had Bebop. He was like, hey, opinion. It was him. I forgot who the other team was, but if I had to change it today off of yesterday's performance, nah, never mind. Cut that. Steven is a great support player. He can be an IGL. He's very smarter at the game. He knows a lot. He knows what he's doing. And he's a good player. That's why I have him at 20. Because I think some guys can outplay him in certain points. But Steven is a great player. He can get better in the ranking. He is a dog. Julian, I think the reason he's so low to some people's eyes is because he's an entry player. And I think, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, we've shown he gets cooked on the entry. He can't do anything else on the offensive side because he doesn't play the breach and he doesn't play the support. So if he gets cooked on, I'm seeing if he doesn't cook up on the Ashe, he will be useless on the offensive side. Does I hate him? No. I'm just saying he can be cooked very easily against other teams. We've seen that before. That's why he's very low on the A tier side. While Loves, on the other hand, he's versatile on that offense and defense selection. He can cook up with a lot more operators than Julian. That's why I have him at 18. Strawberry has won a little bit. Not a crazy amount. He's won. Great player. Can get better. Same thing with Landon. He's great. Has shown that once a little bit. Just not the best. Didn't go butch. Ransom, if we've seen with the right team, he can get shit on everyone. Or a good amount of people. He just doesn't play a lot and hasn't shown enough to get high. G-Eazy, great call outs, great player. Just hasn't won a lot. He's just won his first tournament. We've seen him struggle at times. That's why he's a little bit lower than some people. Just because sometimes he can be bad. But he's a great player. Luminous, same thing. Now we got these. I have Ransom. Ransom's at 9. I don't know why he's at 14. I put him twice on me. Okay, well. Native Fry and Johnny, or Fashion Fat Boy. The reason they're at this part is Native Fry is a great support player. He can play really well. As we saw in the first roller Sunday, he was my main support player. We had French frag out, me, and him holding on the side, which made it a lot easier. That's how we were winning games. Obviously, we lost this game, but we will come back and win 3 straight after winning Josh's team and these two teams pretty well. That's why I have Sterling right there. Johnny, he can't be a support player too. Just sometimes he's a little bit attacked. Trey, great offensive mind. I like how he plays. That's why he's top 10. He can frag out. He can do what you need. He can be an entry and IGL at the same time. Golden Wolf, maybe the best roamer I've played with in real life. That's why I have him top 10. He's a really great player. Skill-wise, amazing. I'll show some clips soon. That's why I think Golden Wolf's top 10. He's a great player. Bebop Joshi V2. Bebop, maybe the best PC mind I've seen. He's up there. Him and Joshi, very replaceable here. Both of them, great offensive minds. They know what they're doing. They are very smart. And that's why they're bad. They're both. One's a champ, one's a diamond. Joshy's a champ. That's why I have him a little bit above, just because they both can be IGOs. And I think Joshi has a better aim and play style than Bebop. That's why Bebop a little bit lower. V2, great. This is our top 4. V2, Glonk, Shield, Vorty. V2, great offensive mind. He was killing people yesterday. Getting them very easily. That's why he's probably going to be S tier in this new rankings. Glonk, same thing. Great offensive mind. Can kill a lot of people. He's a great console player. Shield, same thing with him. He's a champ. And he played very dominant. That's why I have him top 5. 40, maybe the best support console player I know. He is amazing on that support role. He can do basically everything. He's a nice player. He can do great things. Okay, top 7. We can start with Temp. Temp, I have him bottom. I have him. It's at 7. The reason 7, 1, he's the newest S here, right? And then 2, he struggles at times. He's a great. He was one of the best at a time. And then he would be overshadowed by a relentless Aqua Bear, Aqua Tai, and Ryan, and then Dex, and then Future when they started playing. And that's why he would get overshadowed and be sort of a less and less better player because other players started joining and getting better and outplaying him. And that's why you don't know sometimes if Temp be good or be bad. We've seen him struggle against Zesty Testy, stuff like that. That's why he's a little bit lower. Future, he's a good all-around player. He knows what he's doing. TSG, he's great with it. Future's good. He can win, or he can do good with, I guess, worse teammates in him. He knows what. Just compared to these other SC players, he's worse. Not by a lot, but he's still not the better player. Dex, I mean, great player. Yeah, he won a roller Sunday on my team. He's done really well. It's just he didn't play enough. I think he only played for a month, and he was dominant in that 1 month. Relentless. The reason I don't have him higher at that, he's only stuck at that 4 spot, is because he hasn't won a lot. He's won the 2v2 tournament with Julian. Yes. But besides that, what else has he done? Impact, not a lot. Accolades, he has one. And then skill, he's a great skill player. Like entry wise, he can the better entry than Ryan. But what Ryan has over him is 2 roller Sundays. And he's also tied in tournament wins. Like the 3v3s, 2v2s, and all that. That's why I have Ryan barely above him, just because of accolades. I put him in there and impact. He is more of an impact in the tournament than Relentless, because Relentless has played less tournaments than Ryan. I think Ryan has more tournament or impact wise. But we were also seeing Ryan can struggle like he did this last tournament. He struggled really bad. That's why he's gonna. That's why. This is his worst tournament ever. And then we got Akutai and Akubear. Why is Akutai up here? Well, look at this. He beat 5-2 in the ATR tournament, which was just every good player here. 5-2 would be a later on S tier player, right? Would beat the best A tier player at the S tier player at the time, Akubear, 3-5 on a comeback 3-0 lead, I believe. Would beat the top 700 champ 5-2 and would beat a A tier player in Strawberry 5-1 to win it all. And we've seen he dropped what? He was on that 2v5 team with Akubear when they 2v5 basically Strawberry's team right here. They won 8-6. Obviously, it was some amount of time when this team would lose just because they didn't have great players. Because they would have 3 D tier players and Akutai, Akubear. It was just a matter of time when this team would lose. That's why I think Akutai. If you want to put him over Akubear, I wouldn't mind it. But we've seen him how dominant Akutai can be. Player. He is the best PC player I've seen. Akubear, number 1. Why? If you look at this game, 30 kills the first game. He was 30 kills and 7 deaths. Meaning, besides one offensive round, they won. Or not offensive round. One round here. Every time he died, they would lose a round. Besides one time. So they were 1-6. They won once when he died. And lost 6 other times every time he died. That means he was the key core of that team. And, yes, he would lose this game. But that's not his fault. And his next tournament he played, dominant. They would lose for sure because his team was the worst team. But Akubear, he showed that he played very dominant. That's why I have Akubear, the best player in the Notvash 30 verse. Because how dominant he was. Most dominant player we've seen, and he probably will be the last dominant player we see like that. Okay. Now, let's see. This is my official list. We can scroll real quick so you can look. This is our top 7 for S tiers. This is our top 5 for the A tiers of all time. You can see this is the top 10. We got some guys up here. We got our top 10 again for B tier. I think I like it a lot. I don't think I would change it a little bit. Not really anything on the B tier side. C tier I like. I think this fits. Like some people might can go up. It just depends, you know. I think it's great all around. For the C tier, D tier. I mean, all these C tier and D tiers. I think D tier, Lando is definitely the best D tier of all time. But here's the thing: I put him in C tier, so he's gonna be lower on a C tier list if I put him C tier. You know. So this is what I think the best D tiers of all time are. Honestly, Zach can be improved, but sometimes he really isn't consistent. But yeah, I think the worst player ever to play in the Discord is Bowen. That is my take, and I will see you guys in the next video.